Hello, everyone. My name is Gracie Jane. You might know me as a performer or a musician or an artist, but today I'm playing a much more important role. We need to get to the bottom of this. So, the allegations have been made clear, and we ran the tests, and the results are in. Shayan, you are not a woman.
Woo! Boom!
Told y'all. I told y'all.
No! They say no! Come here!
I told y'all.
It's not worth it, girl. You just got out of prison. You just got out. We can't go back. We can't go back to prison.
We can't go back.
No, we're not going back to prison.
Oh my God. Put money on my books.
I would. Wait, do you guys know about people who like the hustlers of prison? Like,
Yeah.
yes, girls
Yeah, it's
go
a
into.
thing.
I love it. Girls go into prison, they come out richer.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because they post their pictures on these like inmate sites.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We know.
Guys love a damsel in distress.
Well aware
We
of that.
know.
Oh, why? You been on it?
Oh, well, we go on the guys
The guys section, yeah.
Oh my,
Yeah.
you depraved.
I know.
Literally.
So hi, you guys.
Hi.
What's going on? Everyone, welcome back.
Woo!
We have a
everyone.
special guest today.
The
Yes.
ultimate T.S. Gracie Jane.
Aw, thank
Yes,
you.
the #1 transsexual in the world.
Oh, you're sweet.
Star, wait, you
Number
award winning.
Yes.
Yes, actress, singer,
Thank you.
podcaster, which her podcast is going to be, I guess, well, so we're in the past now, so we're in the future.
Yes.
It'll be now a week
Yeah.
since it's been out.
Yeah, it came out on Sunday. So if you guys are watching this, it's Friday, and there's just another one coming this Sunday.
Yes.
Super exciting.
Oh my God,
Love
we're
that.
so happy to have you on.
I'm so happy to be here. I love your guys' podcast. Like, I just love how you keep it light and entertaining and funny.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
This
Well,
life is hard.
It's funny because Shayan had mentioned that she didn't want to do any more guests for a couple weeks because she was just like, I am just craving a moment where you and I just sit down, and then the next day she's like, oh my gosh, this girl, she's da-da-da, and I was like, hey, this is all
I was
for
like,
you,
scrap
girl.
all the projects. The T.S. Gracie Jane is coming on the
Do
podcast.
you want me to leave?
No, you're good. You're good. I love it.
No,
I'm
no,
looking-
he loves this.
Oh, I'm
That's
so
great.
happy.
Yes, he's
I'm so happy.
literally so
It's so nice
happy.
to meet you.
No, nice to meet you.
Yeah. It's always great to
Isn't
meet.
he so sexy?
He is perfect. I love to meet a gay guy that's messing with the dolls.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Well, you know what I mean.
I mean,
Right.
yes. Bridging the gap between doll
yeah.
and, yeah.
Messing with the dolls, not messing up the dolls.
Yeah. Maybe a
So-
little sometimes.
So I don't know anything about you. To be honest with you.
Do you don't have to lie. It's
No,
okay.
normally we do research. I have been so incredibly busy
Yeah.
the past couple of weeks, and this was kind of split second, so I didn't have any time to do research. I'm doing a big Thanksgiving party, so
Yeah.
my mind's been elsewhere. But tell us all about you. I would love to
Yes.
know about you now.
Yes.
So this is a
Yeah.
perfect opportunity.
I'm
So
happy to talk about
for anyone who
myself.
doesn't know, I mean, we have a big diverse following, whether it's gay, trans, or straight.
Yeah.
We kind of
Yeah.
cater to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
I mean,
I'm
we're
out.
Everything.
Well,
Even the shitty kitties out there.
oh,
Yes.
the scat
Yes,
queens.
the scat queens.
The scat-
I've been there a few
The
times.
scatty Cathys.
Yeah.
So yeah, my
Sometimes,
name is.
you know, you eat too much that day.
Girl.
Oh, girl.
Sometimes you have to be Picasso, Monet, Michelangelo.
You know,
I've
you
played
just
many
never
roles.
No.
Renaissance painter.
I stopped eating in the 90s.
Oh, so you're old. No, I'm kidding.
Very ancient. I was around during the Salem witch trials, so but I made it, bitches.
I was gonna
See what I'm
say.
saying?
Whereas I'm like,
They threw me in the water and I did not sink. So
And I hear you're hung like one of the witches that hung in the Salem witch trials.
exactly.
Right?
That's why they hung them.
Oh.
Because they. It's hard to explain, but read a history book. No, but my name is T.S. Gracie Jane, or Gracie Jane, whatever you want to call me. I, like Shayan said, I'm an award-winning performer.
Yes.
I just actually got nominated for Best Trans Performer by AVN.
love
Hey, that is
So wait, would that be the
sickening.
Gavians or the Avians?
The AVN.
No, Avian?
Bitch.
Catty.
No, although actually I want to go to the Gavians because it seems way more fun. I'm sorry.
I heard
Yeah.
it's just like a big sex party. Like you go down
Oh, I'm
each of the
sure.
hotels, you'll walk down, and like if a door is open, you just walk in. I've heard of
I love gay
many
shit,
people.
so I would be so down.
I feel
to
like
be
that's
there.
we should do that.
I'm down.
because I don't want to do regular AVN anymore. They don't read the trans categories. It's like, why am I going? I don't get paid for that.
Really?
And like, I love everyone like in the world that I'm in, but
Yeah.
I like to get paid for my work. I don't prefer to work
Period.
for free if I don't
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like they want me to embolden their brand by being there.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, what's my incentive for doing that? Because
Yeah.
it really doesn't, like, I sign autographs, it's great for the fans, whatever, but
Yeah.
I don't really make money. I spend it when I do that. So.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's like they want to capitalize on us, but it's like, okay, well, pay us.
Yeah.
Pay us a pretty penny.
Yeah, pay us the penny of the capitalizing you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I
for
know.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's the biggest thing. You know, trans porn is like literally so popping.
Yeah,
so.
that's why I'm getting into this AI bag because like so I have a fantasy AI digital duplicate with a company called Eva AI.
Oh, I love
This
that.
is so cool.
That's cool.
Yes,
You kind of touched on this a little bit when on researching, but
Yeah.
I want to hear about it.
I am having great experiences with it. It's a little mind blowing, but like the way I think about it is it's like we're living in the age of the internet, and whether we like it or not, it's like I grew up on the internet. I've always been messing around online, and it makes sense. People want to find something new, entertaining that they never did before, and I didn't really expect it to make a ton of money because I'm just so used to a different type of, it's like a side of adult work where it's like, how could I not make money with my body? Like, how does it not involve my body?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's it's your likeness, my likeness, my name, but it's like she's fantasy. So it's almost like it's just a different avenue.
Yeah.
And the money's good and I'm super happy with them. I think it's really cool. I think it's only gonna grow. And I feel like people's fear about AI is gonna really be like what separates the
Yeah.
next generation.
Yeah,
of
from the old
business
heads and
people.
whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Because it's like people are she has a no list,
Really?
no scat.
Yeah.
No AI scat. Because that was my only fear. I'm like, I just really don't want anyone like making my AI bot say something really racist or like scat.
okay. Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to see that ever.
Yeah.
And you
So,
can
but
customize it to not like
with with the company I work with, yes, I
Wow.
love them. I will make sure to give you guys a link so you can leave it because I'm blown away. I mean, I think it's so cool. You can just be like, I want to see Gracie Jane as a fallen angel, like pink cum into a giant
Wow.
bucket.
Cool. Yeah.
And I get it. I mean,
Interesting. I mean, shit, they're gonna have to do a replica of like a sex doll and just like.
oh my God, yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any like toys of you out there?
I don't.
That would be sick.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if I'm ever I don't know that I'm that popular yet.
You are.
porn
No,
status?
you are. You are so popular.
Thank you. I'm trying to kind of move away from that part of the industry though, because, as much as it's done for me over the, excuse me. As much as it's done for me over the years, I feel like I have a lot to offer personality wise.
Yeah.
I make music, very creative.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready to do things that I'm more passionate about.
Yeah.
Because I've never really liked to do one thing for too long.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's human nature.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's
My
your
hand in
hair.
so many different pots. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
So you don't like bangs?
Oh my God, don't make me say this. Everyone's
I
gonna-
overheard the conversation. Actually, we're setting up cameras.
a
and
really-
all I heard was like, I don't like bangs, and you probably Shayan's soul probably was crushed because she
love
she
bangs.
loves a bang.
I love a bang. But I did a middle part. Here you go.
It's a hot take. It's the hottest take, and it's just my stupid opinion, and I don't want
No, I
anyone to.
live for stupid opinions.
Yeah, I just think if you have a pretty face, don't cut bangs.
Show it off. Yeah.
But if
You
you
wear
don't,
sunglasses?
bangs might be a great idea.
Yeah.
But you have such a
bangs,
pretty
heavy
face.
Do
powder.
you wear
walk class.
sunglasses?
I love sunglasses. Yeah.
But you had a pretty face, bitch.
Well, my sunglasses are con.
Oh, okay.
When you got vintage Dior, you're gonna wear sunglasses.
There you go. I got it.
Gotta wear the sunglasses.
Gotta have the vintage Dior.
Right.
Oh my God, it's crazy because I met Gracie in 2018 at Tenants of the Tree. Back then, it was Tenants Tuesday. Now it's like Thursday, Saturday. I try to avoid it because my ex is always there with his new fucking girlfriend. So that's a whole nother lore. But yeah, I remember running in, I met you and you sat me down and you told me all the things that you wanted to accomplish. Like she literally sat down and was like, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I want to do in my future. And
She's like, bitch, I was drunk.
I'm gonna do this, and that. And now, fast forward to 2024, almost 2025, you've done all of that and then some. You've created
Thank you.
such an amazing name for yourself. You're a fucking businesswoman. I mean, you're like hot as hell, and I feel like, you know, you give that ultimate fantasy, but you're also like so fucking smart. Like before the cameras were rolling, she was telling me all these like business ventures and stuff.
Ooh,
And
thank you so much.
Yeah.
You are so
love to
hot.
see it.
I have to say, the latex, you already know.
I
I'm
knew
impressed.
I had to. Yeah, I knew you love latex.
You wore it for me.
Yes.
I love it. I want more. It's so beautiful. Like, you're giving me Gaga meets Donatella. Like,
Someone said Draco Malfoy. So.
right.
But I have a wand. You know,
Right,
so
right.
we can play with that wand later.
Drita Malfoy.
Yes.
I couldn't think of another
Draco
Like,
Malfoy.
what's the
yes,
female
yesified.
Draco?
What?
Drakette? Like,
Oh my god. I don't know.
A dragon.
Nikita Draggett.
Oh shit.
Because she drags
Damn.
it.
Damn.
That's stupid. I don't know.
Oh my god, I love it.
I actually live for Nikita Dragon. I think she's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen or heard from her.
I never met her. She's cute.
Oh yeah. I think I met her twice, and she was kind of rude, but
Oh.
that's story for
Nikita.
another day. You never know what she's been through. He's like, you know.
Oh,
I always-
right.
I always had give grace to the dolls for sure.
Yeah, of course. Especially the ones with the most money.
Oh.
They deserve it.
Period.
I'm just kidding. They don't.
So Shayan and I were born in the late 1900s.
Yes.
How old are you?
I am 30.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
period.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, what?
yeah.
You thought I was younger or older?
Well, earlier you
Younger,
were just like, oh,
baby.
so you're old. And I was like, oh, bitch, she's probably like
No.
23. I
Yeah.
can't with this.
No, no,
You can
no.
never
You
tell
look-
with a trans
you
girl like
literally-
ever.
Oh,
You guys-
that's so sweet.
you really can't though.
You really can.
It's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some and I'm like, wow, like she literally looks like she's 20 and they're like, yeah, babe, I'm 96 like this year. And I'm like, what? Like, I think it's because we're pumping estrogen in us constantly, and usually cis women, they lose estrogen every year. So we're pumping it in while people are losing it.
Yeah.
Estrogen is
It
what
could also
keeps
be
you
the
fit.
extreme plastic surgery, but I don't like.
What
I don't
plastic
have
surgery?
any. But I've seen a lot of girls do it, you know, and I just think, like,
Yeah.
I think good for them. You know, they look
yeah,
great.
yeah.
It's just I couldn't do the pain.
I'm against plastic surgery. Like you have to be like, you know, natural.
You're a natural beauty.
Yeah.
and it really shows.
Just, yeah,
yeah.
it's just how I am.
Mhm. I know it's something I've always loved about
Him
you.
on the other end, he's had so much work done.
Well,
Yeah.
you can see it.
Like 75. I have to bring the hairline down again.
I did that actually. I brought the hairline down, but
There you go.
I didn't actually hate my hairline before. But it was more the shape. I feel like
You were like going to
I went to Raphael.
Oh,
who'd you
yeah.
go to?
No, I went to Raphael too.
Oh my god, sisters!
It's the best.
I'm surprised
It's the
we don't
best.
look exactly the same because sometimes he do be doing that.
I always know when a girl went to Harrison Lee.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
have
yeah.
Lee face, and I noticed
Lee
it right away.
face.
Lee face. I'm always
Raphael
like,
does have a signature,
a little.
but I think it's just
But
like
it's a good-
doll.
yeah, it's
like,
cute.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a cute little signature.
I agree. I think it's really cute. I want to go back.
Oh my
So you do not like fake tans like Shayan.
No, I do sometimes. You notice I'm pale. I see. I've just been rocking.
Well, Shayan, I look at my chair. Like,
Oh yeah.
it has to be
It's all orange.
detailed every time she gets off of something
no.
white. So
Yeah, I'm orange.
Are you not like?
Yeah.
Do you have natural colors? in your
Well, I
skin?
do, but then like, you know, with all
You
the
don't have
lights. and
melanin?
I do, but then with all the lights and the this and it's winter and
Yeah.
girl, I haven't had time to go in the sun. So I'm like, ugh.
I
Yeah.
do like to fake tan when I
It
like
paints it
sometimes perform, but you know, like I like having kind of both out there. Like I've been
Yeah.
blonde before, so I like having like, you know, tan and blonde, pale and blonde,
Yeah.
tan and brunette,
Yeah.
pale and brunette. Like I feel like it's kind of nice to have different options.
I like the porcelain doll look on you. It
Yeah,
looks
I'm learning
so
to
sick.
embrace
Yeah,
it.
it looks so good.
Sometimes like next to certain people, it's like, whoa, she is worth it. Like,
Trump.
it-
I look like Trump.
whenever I hang out with Brittany Cade, I'm like self tanner.
Oh, my
Because she's dark. She's always dark.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's really crazy is I knew that you were doing music before, but I was actually, my friend Bianca, she would always pick me up in her car and I'd be like, can you play that song that I love? And I'd be like, I want to go bigger. I want to go bigger. And I had no idea that was you singing with Brittany Cade. And it's so good. And your music is insanely amazing.
Thank you
So
so
you have
much.
some more stuff that's coming. I
Yes.
want to talk about it. I want to spill.
So my artist, the reason you probably didn't know it was me is my artist name is Jane's World.
Right.
I made it different from my performer name because I just feel like, you know, my stage name that's associated with adult work is always going to be associated with adult work.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know, Jane's world is just music. And even though my music is raunchy, like
Yeah, it's insane.
just
It's so good.
I never ever want to lose opportunities for like, I've had a lot of thoughts like, should I have made my music name Gracie Jane? But at the end of the day, it really it's Jane's world. It just is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am so glad that you love the song.
Yes.
I love making music.
It's so good.
It's my passion in life.
And you have
for
a new
sure.
song coming out.
I have a new song and record. I have, first of all, Chase Icon. You guys might know her.
Oh my gosh.
Her and I
so
have a
good.
track called Motherhood. It's coming out in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
get
That's so
excited.
exciting because I love Chase Icon. When I got a follow from Chase Icon on my Instagram, that was the happiest day of my life because I was like, are you kidding me? I literally blast her music every day.
No, I love
best
Chase.
Ever. Domination.
Yes.
If you want it. Yeah, so good.
I'm obsessed with Chase. I just admire her so much. Love her. She's a great friend. She's a really fun collaborator. She works hard.
Oh my God.
I've been listening to she's been showing me some of her new stuff. She's working on an album.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Do not take my word for that.
Okay.
Sorry, Chase. I don't know. I really don't know if it's what she's working on. But she sent me some of the demos, and they are like, I mean, it's the future of dance and pop.
Yeah.
Like she's really about to just
Yeah. She's
blow.
killing it. She's
I'm
doing things
so
that I've always wanted and to listen to. And
me too.
Yeah.
Well, I told her, I'm like, yeah, girls like me and you.
Yeah.
We so frequently are like in a hotel room. It sometimes doesn't inspire that like confidence, like empty feeling that we really would need to survive sometimes. And Chase's music, it brings you there.
Yeah,
and it's
for
like all of a
sure.
sudden you're perfect.
Yeah.
and
Sickening,
no matter what's
confident,
happening,
untouchable.
Yeah, and we talked about that actually a little bit on her episode of the Gracie Jane Show because I think a lot of people when they hear Chase's stuff, they think like, oh, like she sounds like stuck up. They don't really get what it is, but it's like no. She wants you to feel that way, how she feels.
Feel
like she wants you
confident.
to relate to that.
For sure.
And I think like we're all, especially as women, you're told like, oh, don't be humble. But in my opinion, like being adverse to flexing is almost like more of humble bragging than just flexing. Like if you have something to be proud of, like talent or looks or money or whatever you're proud of in your life, whatever makes you happy, I think you have every right to show it off.
For sure.
And if you think you're a better person because you're not, like your priorities are mixed up. That's just how I feel.
Confidence is the meaning of happiness.
I was born to flex. So.
Hey! So same with that.
Yeah, you know what? I had a friend when I got my first pair of Louboutins. I had a fallout with a friend over it because she was like, "Those are tacky. Those are for like like those are so out. It's like so flashy." And I'm like, first of all, friendship over. Ew. I wanted my red bottoms. And you really have a problem with that? That makes no sense. Second of all, now I'm gonna go be petty. And I went and I did a photo shoot with Charlie Chops, who's an iconic photographer. She did the Pink Friday 2 cover.
Wow.
And she painted me into a Louboutin. I turned into a Louboutin.
Wow.
Yeah. And I like did a full shoot.
Yeah. People always love to say like, you've changed. It's like,
Hell yeah.
well, yeah. If you're not changing, if you're not growing, you're dying, literally.
Yeah.
When I first got surgery, because I started like dabbling with surgery at like 18. Like I got my nose done at 18 because I was like, I knew I wanted to dollify myself. So I was like, let me just start with a nose job.
That was my first surgery too.
Yeah. And I remember I lost so many friends. They were like, oh my God, you're so fake. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I liked your old nose, blah, blah, blah. And it's funny because those same people are now in their 30s and they're like, where do I get Botox?
Oh.
Where do I get my lips done? And I'm like, girl.
I hate the like, I don't have any surgery flex. I'm like, that is not the flex you think it is. Like, good for you. You feel confident without surgery. I didn't at one point and I went and got it. Don't rub it in my face that you don't care. Like,
And he's team Botox now too.
I've been doing Botox for like 10 years now. Yeah.
Yes.
well, it looks good. I mean,
He looks great.
Everyone should do it at
really
like 25. I think you should start
Yeah.
for Botox.
I started when I
That's a
was
good age to start.
22.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm not I'm like more consistent now. I only did it like once every 6 months.
Oh, yeah. It's preventative.
I've had to kind of stop because it's like I'm going to be in a movie soon, and I want to be able to like move my face.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
What kind of
trying to get
movie?
out of escort. It's gonna be I don't know, but it's something, and I'm getting paid, so I'm excited. And it's the step in the direction of like getting out of sex work and
Yeah.
moving into like some type of acting, entertainment.
You're so entertaining.
But I was like, I need to not get Botox because I'm like, I need to be able to like portray emotion on camera instead I'm like frozen.
Yeah.
Because usually I'll ask for like 120. Just
Oh my
freeze
God.
me. Yeah.
I was like,
and I cannot move.
I was like,
How many do you get?
$1,000?
I don't know.
You don't know how many?
Who do you guys go to?
I go to this girl. Her name's Ramak at Pro Lace. She does my laser hair removal and that too. Yeah, yeah. She's great. I love her. But I may have to like chill out on it.
I think you look perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
They don't want to see our expressions. They don't, you know.
Well, in a movie.
Charge extra for that.
Exactly.
For real. Charge extra. Okay, let's.
This episode's been a lot of fun. So what's your real reason for being here?
Well, I'm glad you have fun because I came here to promote myself and
I knew there was a reason.
I'm starting to worry about associating myself with you guys in the first place.
You're just using us?
Yeah. So make sure you tune in to the Gracie Jane show every Sunday and follow me on Instagram, TS Gracie Jane, and check me out on OF, subscribe. You already know what it is because
Yeah, I hope we're getting paid for this shit.
that's no.
Oh shit, we gotta get back to the show.
Oh,
Anything else?
call your mom.
Okay, so I got a little gift for you. So I watched you on the No Jumper podcast, and it was like everyone. So basically, they got a bunch of trans women together, and they were talking about. Like,
I cast that, by the way.
You did?
Yeah,
okay.
He's so stupid. He asked me to cast that. I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't want me doing that.
And they were all it's so funny because everyone was talking about like all these like crazy things and being super serious, and the whole time you were there just sucking on a lollipop like what, like and I love that, and I was like, that is my person because you don't take life too seriously. You learn how to have fun in the transness. So I brought you some blow pop.
Oh, good. I'm dying
There
for
we
something
go.
to suck on.
And
I was about to ask.
Right?
Same.
I didn't bring the cash.
Ditto.
Yeah, how much is your
Right.
So you were on the No Jumper podcast.
Yeah,
What was
so
that like?
first of all, I just want to say, like, I got a lot of comments on that was like, oh, she didn't take it seriously. And it's like, yeah, I'm not going to take a political conversation seriously with Adam 22 because I don't think he's smart. And I don't think that he has my best interest in mind. I know he doesn't. Like, I knew because earlier that day, he filmed another podcast with me that he just disrespected me on the entire time. Like,
Who's this?
Adam 22.
Adam 22.
Yeah.
It's like a big podcast.
Notorious podcaster. He's this like washed up alt white dude who's like got a fetish for hip hop culture and adult film culture, and he's married this big adult film star named Lena the Plug.
Okay.
Yes.
And they
Who
have
also has a podcast too. Right?
Yes, and I have a funny story about Lena the Plug actually.
Yeah, let's spill all the tea.
So I'm at the XViz nomination party the other night, and I don't love these events because I'm just like, I don't go out unless I really don't like to party like that. But Brittany Cade she wants me to go with her.
Yeah.
And I enjoy hanging out with her.
Yeah.
So I go and go to the circus once in a while, And, no disrespect to my community in the industry, but I got other stuff going on. I don't really want to go party for free.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care. So I am there and I see someone I know, and I go up to the table and I'm talking to her like face to face, and like I'm a very like serious person about, like, you notice this, like when I met you, like I will have a real conversation with you
For
at
sure.
the club. Like, I don't really do small talk. I don't have fun doing that. I just feel like it's like, let's get down to bed. Let's talk about like something of substance.
It's LA.
Or at least something entertaining,
Yeah.
like at the very least. So I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, oh, like, how are you? Whatever. And then there's a girl right next to me, and I'm not even looking at her. Like, I'm just looking straight ahead. Or right next to her, excuse me. I'm just looking right at her. I'm having a conversation, and I look over at this other girl, and I'm like, hi, like, what's your name? And she's like, Lena. And I'm like, oh, I'm Gracie Jane. Nice to meet you. And then I like turn back to my friend and finish up and say goodbye.
Yeah.
So my friend takes me upstairs, and she's like, did you see like that girl? That was Lena the Plug, right? And I was like, what? I didn't recognize her because I don't watch these people. And
Same.
I had no idea. Like, I didn't know that was her at all. So she probably thought that was me being so shady. Like, I don't know her.
Yeah.
Because apparently she was scowling at me.
Oh, that's funny.
My friend said she was scowling at me the whole time, and I just didn't notice because I just didn't care. Like I just wasn't. She wasn't in my line of sight.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry, girl, you look like every Twitter reply bot on the internet. So you don't have a recognizable face. And your husband's a loser. So I'm not trying to see any of your life.
So how did he disrespect you on the podcast?
Girl, you could watch and see for yourself. But
I didn't see that one. I saw the one where it was
basically
the group
just
of you guys.
like calling attention to things about my transness, like the fact that I'm tall and the fact that he can tell that I'm trans and like trying to harp on me. And then he turns around and talks to Emma Rose like a real human being. And I'm like,
I know exactly that feeling.
and it's just like, I
hate that feeling.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah.
And he didn't expect me to like bark back because I think he's so used to people just.
I think you should have. Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Not only did I bark back, but I spilled tea because I had sex with his co-host for a year that he started the podcast with, and Adam 22 didn't know this, and so I talked about it on the show because it's not a secret. People act like I outed this dude. I don't even want to say his name. People acted like I outed this dude. I didn't out him. No one's outed. I never would ever hook up with someone under the pretense of like, oh, this is a secret. I didn't get paid for that. This was just me living my normal life. And I talked about it on the podcast and their friendship ended.
Damn.
So Adam 22 hates my guts, and I'm so glad. If there was ever a mortal enemy for me, it's him. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I
I
put
fucking
his picture
hate
up here for people who
Yeah,
don't
and
know who that is.
I remember that's actually crazy because he kept
Look at the hair plugs, you guys. Ew.
he
I'll
kept
put them up.
saying like to I think it was Elena like, oh, I couldn't tell with you. And it's like, okay, congrats to her, but it's like I hate how like people shame us for being like confident and proud of like who we are as trans women. Like I have guys do that all the time. Like they're like, why do you wear heels that are this tall? You're a giant. Like you're already really tall. Why do you want to be taller? I'm like, why the fuck not? Bitch, like I'm not trying to blend in with everyone else. I want to be the doll, the Barbie.
I'm the same way.
You know? Yeah, and I'm proud of my transness. But there is like this new generation where it's like, no, we don't want to. And it's like,
hello.
yeah, but it's like, what's the point? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and
I'm
we
not
all
trying to
start
blend
in us. I think any LGBTQ person can relate to those feelings of like hating parts of themselves that are LGBTQ. Like, I'm sure as a gay man, you understand this fully. I mean, like all the femininity that gay men have, a lot of times they bury it deep down. Like they hide that stuff about themselves, and like trans women do it too. Like I think it's like we all fall victim to it, especially when we're young, and like the world is kind of harsh depending on like where you are. And I'm a firm believer that it's like, just be as gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Be gay as fuck. Let them know. Do it.
Don't listen to her.
No,
Do
listen
not
to me.
listen to her.
I'm sorry. Like it's just giving self-hating faggot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what I give sometimes.
No, but see, and here, this is a great topic actually, and you're the perfect person to talk about this. So I cannot stand sexually. I cannot get into a feminine guy, and it's because I was married to a woman for 7 years. So in my eyes, I'm like, if I'm gonna fuck around with a feminine man, I might as well just go back to being married to a woman, because like the high pitch, the tones, the bitchiness, the cattiness, all of it that associates with like a cis woman, which I'm really good friends
that
with
was a little misogynistic.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I'm really good friends with my ex-wife. Like, we're like best friends. We talk every day. But then, like, there's moments where, like, oh, this is why you're my ex-wife. You know what I mean? This is why. You know what I mean? But like, and I've known I'm gay for a long time, or bi, whatever. Because for me, it's whatever. What did fucking Jocelyn say? She's
hot sexual.
She's hot sexual. That's
Yeah.
kind of how I am too. I'm hot sexual. Like you're hot, I'm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, at the same time, if I wanted a feminine person, I would be with a trans girl. Like, it has best of both worlds. I love dick. I love ass. But if I want a fucking dude, like, it's like I want the bro-ish, like, you know, like someone you grew up with in high school that like you're in the locker room with, and like you can go out and just be bros, and people question like, wait, are they homies or are they fucking? I live for that. You know what I mean?
That's cute for you, and I feel like that's
So there's two sides of it. So I see your side, of course. Be proud, be happy, be as gay as fuck.
And
but
fuck
then
who
it's
you
also-
want. Like, if you don't like the femme guys, don't go for them.
No,
Well,
for
I'll take
sure.
the femme guys.
Period.
She lives.
I love
Yeah.
the femme
Oh my God,
guy.
it was
So,
so funny.
come here, baby. Mommy got some milkers for
home.
you.
But
You're
it was
home.
so funny because as the end of my marriage was like deteriorating, well, my ex-wife, because she found out out, and we actually tried to work it out when I told her that I was into dudes, and she would bring guys home. The funny thing is, she would bring guys home who were replicas of herself with a dick, and I was like, no, woman. I was like, I've done this for the last 7 years. It's so fucking funny because she would bring home the guys she would be into because she was really into, like, I was a really big pretty boy when I was like 19, 20, whatever, like perfect eyebrows and blah, blah, blah. And so she'd bring home the pretty boys, and I'm like, ugh, damn it.
Did you ever have
I'm the pretty one.
Did you ever have a
Yes.
gay man face?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I did too. And I can relate to that because I hated when I was a gay man. They'd be like, oh my God, you're gay? Well, my cousin's gay. Like, you guys should date.
Oh
and I
my
would look at
God.
the cousin and it's like,
Really?
hey, you want to date me? And I'm like, like, no,
Seriously.
not my type. Not my type.
It needs to be said though, for real.
It does.
Seriously, when I told my brothers, anytime we'd go to McDonald's and there'd be these, I mean, power to them, but not anyone I'd be attracted to. And my brothers would be like, yo, do you want me to get their number for you? I'm like, no, bitch. Like, do you see this? I'm sorry. Like,
oh, hell
I work very hard for this. And this is what you fucking, oh my God.
But now
And
I'm 32. I'll take what I can get. If you're breathing, come on over. Breathing and over 18,
Or not.
come on. Come on, baby.
the breathing part is so
Come
right
on.
there.
I love it. At least they need to be on like some kind of breathing machine.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Yes,
That's
and over
subjective.
18, and let's go. Come on.
Yeah. See, I feel that it's like, as long as you don't look down upon the people that you don't want to sleep with, like that's my problem.
sure.
I feel like that's the thing a lot, and I also think that it's important to just acknowledge like your own like self in the mirror and be like, okay, well, am I changing myself because of my view of other gay people? Like, I feel like I've talked to a lot of gay men who are like, I feel like a lot of gay guys, they go through a really feminine phase when they first come out. And then they kind of chill it out because they realize that a lot of men don't want to be with feminine men.
Yeah.
And it kind of bums me out because I'm just like,
Well, it depends. I
Just
mean,
be
lately
yourself.
with Grindr, it's either they're trans obsessed and feminine guys obsessed.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I go on there and they're like, oh, sorry, I'm not looking for a dude, bro. I'm looking for, and I'm like, but I mean,
for the girls, I don't know what happened.
yeah,
there.
it really is. And I'm like,
took
but
over.
I mean, I'm not gonna get mad about it and be like,
Yeah.
fuck you, you're an asshole. I'm gonna be like, okay, cool, block
Yeah.
next. Like,
It's
I have
time for a
unlimited
wig.
blocks. It's like,
We're going to get you a wig.
I'll have a wig, don't worry. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
red, a blonde. I'm not afraid.
No,
That's the
no.
thing is
She's
like,
got
on
Jessica,
it, right?
Rachel. She's
yeah,
got-
I mean, I performed even at
Yeah.
the bar. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, no,
Lisa.
he
Lisa
said, like-
Mercedes was my drag. So I mean,
Lisa Mercedes.
yeah, because I would always drive Mercedes. Get it? Lease a Mercedes.
I want a Mercedes electric.
The EQS, they're okay.
I was just riding in one and it just was very
They're
It was
nice.
luxurious.
They're nice. I just, I don't know. I think if it's not Tesla, it's just if you own a house with a charger, get a Tesla, get an electric car. If
Yeah.
you don't bother. You're fucked. Like it's so hard charging a car, especially in LA.
right.
Wait, you're from LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'll cross that bridge. You know what I mean?
No, I've gotten him to dance in heels and all of it. I've been
Yeah.
like, come on, let's go.
I'm not. Like, I'm
Ew.
definitely not a
Kidding.
self-hating gay.
No, you don't. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that.
No.
But I think it's important to talk about this stuff as like people in the
well,
community.
I know what you mean because that's
Not
crazy.
to be too serious.
Because when I was before I transitioned, I was hypermasculine. I was a dude. Like I
played
was
football.
a dude. I played football, and I was very very
Wide
like,
receiver.
she
no,
was
starting
point guard,
defensive
nose guard.
lineman. Yes,
Okay.
defensive tackle
I have
on the
no
No
right.
idea
emphasis
what
in the
that
man.
means.
Neither do I.
No, and it was wild because like I always had this like little thing about me, but I would always try to cover it up to just literally be as I would never. I don't know if I'll ever share a photo of myself one day. Not yet. I'm not ready for that.
I've seen
yet.
it. She was hot.
Yeah, no, I was trade boots.
I think
yeah.
I was cute.
and I was a man, and I was manly, and I would go out to clubs, and I would try to be a top and all this stuff, and I used to be very like low key transphobic, low key homophobic, low key this, low key that, and then now look at me, I'm a bitch,
There you go.
a hot bitch, and I mean bitch in a respectful way. Not in
Yeah,
a
of
bad
course.
way.
Yeah. I think bitch is
Yeah,
at this
it's
point
a-
a term of endearment.
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
okay, so
sure.
you know I'm smart.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think that I was a femme twink always, and I just got so
really?
much hate for it, and like so much like people just. I grew up like being 30. It's like I didn't have Instagram and TikTok in high school, so
Right.
like it wasn't like like I didn't even know there were really other gay people in the world until
Yeah.
like I got dragged to my first Pride parade in Cleveland because I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, girl.
Yeah.
So
wow.
yeah, Cleveland
Yeah.
sucks.
Mine was Jeffree Star was my first thing.
I loved.
Fuck is this? I want to be this.
Yeah, and I was feminine like that. I would like
Yeah.
I was seen. I had like
wow.
pink hair and
there
like
you go.
all that and like,
Damn.
I would
Yeah.
have thrown a bottle of water at you in high school. That was bad. I was self-hate. I didn't know I was gay actually, so those are earlier topics. But no, when I was in high school, I was the one that beat up the gay kids.
Oh,
I was
that's
bad. I was a
wild.
bully.
It's okay. I was really a bully too. People were scared of me in high school because I realized that was going to happen to me. So I was like, I'm going to find a scary boyfriend.
Oh, like jail.
Yeah.
Well, you know, schools are built like kind of like jail for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Cafeteria, gates. Yeah, it's all.
You're right.
It's literally jail.
Don't go to school. Don't educate
Drop
yourself.
out now.
Now. Especially if you're young. You don't want to learn anymore.
Yes, and if you're a drag queen, go read to all the children. Please.
Oh my god, I can't.
Joking. Joking.
I do not
We're
approve
just
this
kidding.
message.
We're just kidding.
It depends what book. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Like Mary had
Clifford.
a little lamb. Clifford. Oh, I loved it. What was? I'm trying to think. I loved
Paddington
Wishbone.
Bear.
I was
Rainbow
Wishbone.
Fish was me.
Rainbow fish.
Remember Rainbow Fish?
I don't.
No. Oh,
It was
mine
really gay.
was there was an old woman who
Lived
lived
in
in
a
a
shoe.
or something like.
Oh.
Or no.
Yes.
What's the one that was like they ate the spider, they ate the blah blah blah, and then she died? What's the one?
That would be your favorite book.
Do you remember that one? There was an
don't.
old lady who lived in.
In a shoe. Blah, blah. Wasn't there like a scary
I don't know
movie?
why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Oh, it's ringing a bell.
There was an old
Yes.
lady who swallowed a fly, who ate the pig, who swallowed the horse, who this, who that, and it's like I don't
Sounds
know why
like a
she swallowed
Saturday
the
night
fly.
to me.
Right.
She'll die. It's like Jesus, literally.
I'm like, where'd you get my diary?
There was an old
my
lady who swallowed the
God.
twink, who fucked the bottom, that ate the ate the power bottom, who
Yes.
sat on the pig.
Sat on the pig. And
Perhaps she'll die of AIDS.
Oh, she was dying. She was dying. Full blown.
Oh my
Damn,
god.
yeah, no, I was a wishbone girl. I always loved animals. I hated people, loved animals. I always
Aw.
found comfort in animals. 'Cause
People are animals.
They were mean to me.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, it's fine, you know. I'm here
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure they're real nice to you now.
Oh, they're so nice to me. Wait, have you gone? Wait, you're 30.
Yeah.
Have you guys gone to your high school reunion?
Fuck
No.
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 Mine was during COVID, so it was canceled.
They didn't change it to another day?
No, it was supposed to be at
What?
Disneyland, and then they just canceled it. Like
Oh my
literally,
God, you
like
didn't go
a month
either?
before.
I barely
they
showed
were
up to
like-
high school as it is.
Yeah,
And
I was pretty bad. in high school.
yeah, I literally
I had the
almost didn't
most
graduate.
truancies of anyone ever. I was like 347 at the end of the year, and I still graduated. I
Yeah.
was like,
well, they didn't
this
want
goes
to
to
fail
show
you.
anyone could do it.
Yeah.
Barely.
It was like,
Yeah, wow. No,
if I
I
can do it,
went. I
anyone
went to
can.
my high school reunion. It was wild. What's crazy is everyone who settled down at a young age, all of them were swingers. They were swinger couples. They were all swingers. They were like, oh, married at 19, swingers. That's how they're they're making it through their marriages. And yeah, and I remember there was this guy, and I like saw him, and he's like, I don't remember you in high school. And I was like, yeah, we were in like choir together, and like I had a crush on you. And he was like, were you like a soprano, an alto? I'm like, baby, I was a bass.
You're like, I was a baby.
Yeah.
baritone.
Yeah.
Oh, baritone.
Baritone bass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild, but it was so crazy. It was such a great experience.
I don't want to do it because literally they invited me and I was like, this sounds like hell. But I thought about it and then I got booked to do literally do a club performance in New York, like my music. And I was like, okay, this is obviously giving you
Yeah,
have better
a
things to
sign,
do.
for sure.
Like let me go get paid to
Yeah.
do my art instead of
Yeah.
waste my time
I
at my
love
high school
that.
reunion. Maybe I'll do it. Here's what I would go back maybe like at the 15 year or like 20 year or something and then just try to get some money.
Yeah. Well, that was
Shit.
I wanted to go
That's
because
what
of
you
that.
should do.
Yeah, I wanted to fulfill my fantasy and fuck one of my bullies. And the only one that's like still hot, he was hitting me up, and then I was like talking to him, and I sent him a bunch of nudes, but I didn't know he had a girlfriend. And he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend, and she sent all my nudes to his parents.
Oh, hot.
Yeah, so I was like, oh,
Can't
damn.
wreck a happy home.
Didn't. I
That's
know.
true.
And then his dad called me later. So I'm just
Right. So really, you won. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Do you have a problem keeping your white sheets clean?
Do you have a shitty kitty?
Well, we have the perfect solution for you. It's
Douche bedazzle for your asshole.
now back to our regular programming show.
Hey, this could be a water bottle.
Jesus.
Is this used?
So you have a podcast, speaking of farts.
Yes.
The Gracie Jane show just came out.
Okay.
The Gracie Jane show.
What was the hardest part for you starting a podcast? Because anyone who's
Oh.
watched ours knows that the first episode for us was difficult.
Had a hard time for sure, just like being comfortable the first few episodes, but I really feel confident in the episodes, or I wouldn't have really released them. Like
Yeah.
I love them. The hardest thing for me was watching back.
I still can't watch some of our episodes, actually.
Really?
I
For
force
me, if I
myself.
see something that's cringe, it like will turn me off to the idea of it. So it's like if I do something that's cringy, I probably won't want to keep going. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather not watch my
You
shit
won't.
and just
You'll wanna
leave
quit.
it to yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
really?
And but the thing is,
Not Shayan watches them on repeat.
I watch it.
I love it.
I love it.
Well, you have my, you know, I'm trying to get there, but I'm somewhere between that because I want to watch them back because I want to know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
we don't.
See, I'm a perfectionist. I'll notice like, oh, if it's not lined up perfectly. On our last episode, we didn't have enough lighting, so she was a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
Shayan's like, no, I look good, and I'm over here yelling at Jay, and I'm like, this looks fucking horrible.
Like, I look
Jay.
hot.
Let's throw the $10,000 camera in the trash and get the shitty fucking like iPhone shit out because I'm tired of this. Because this camera costs a fucking fortune
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
wild.
impossible to focus in. Whereas these shitty side cameras are like, oh, you just throw that shit on and I
Yeah.
look like, you know, I'm 21 again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how is this a thing?
I think you did your job as a perfectionist then. Like you did all you could, and
Yeah.
I think at this point it's just swallowing the pill of what you really are and what you really said, which is fucking hard. I
Yeah.
know, but I think it's growing me as a person, and
Yeah.
I can do about 30 minutes at a time. I get my weed. I do a whole day, and I just 30 minutes watching it.
Yeah.
And I fool my brain. I say out loud, wait, I tell a joke. Ha ha ha, Gracie, you're so funny. You got this, girl. You're killing it right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to trick my brain. Because of course, like I'm the person I really don't want to hear myself talk. Like
yeah.
I don't.
Ugh, but
I
it's
watched mine
so
at
good.
1.5.
I just started doing that.
It makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes
Because you get the voice you want.
yeah, that exactly the high pitch.
Yeah.
But no, mainly because I don't like lulls and I don't like ums and I don't like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
when it feels like a conversation goes dead, you know, and we don't edit a lot. Like we do a commercial break and that's
Yeah.
about it. We don't really edit unless it's like Aaron is in here and he's just being absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But if we come in and I'm like, oh, I said too many times, or there's too many lulls, I'm like, oh, this is boring. Like, speed it up. I'm like, editor, you're
The thing about podcasts, though,
fired.
it's brain rot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people, the ums like work because people are doing things while they listen to you.
Yeah. Well, it's
So-
comfortability too, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
For sure. Yeah. Well, your podcast looks insane.
Yeah, I'm excited. It does look really good. I'm not a podcast person. I don't watch them. Shayan,
love
when you
that.
guys are talking about shit, I'm literally thinking about what I'm going to eat because I haven't eaten yet. So you guys are here
What do you
talking
want?
about this, and that, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are at all. I'm going to sound interested,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that is Shayan's realm. She
I love
lives
it.
for everything.
I love it. Love it.
I've watched one.
vlogs,
Two
podcasts,
podcasts.
YouTubers, TikTokers, celebrity culture. I love
Well, I
it.
did do a vlog
No
to
idea.
go with the show. Yes, there's an hour-long Get Ready With Me vlog for
No
each
way.
episode.
Oh, I love
I'm ready
that.
to watch it.
Those are the true
Oh
brain
my
rots.
God,
Yeah.
I
That's
love
where
it.
I mean. So I'm talking to the camera for 3 or 4 hours on a shoot day.
Mm-hmm.
So the beginning, I try not to go too crazy with like jokes, and you know, I try to like.
yeah.
I'll practice some material maybe in my own unique way for like a later episode or something that I'm just trying to do. But I literally in these vlogs, I'm talking to my fans, and I'm like, I don't censor the vlogs or anything because I just want to like just raw vlogs.
Yeah.
I edit them, but I don't censor them.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, look, you guys, don't come for me if you think this is stupid because I know it's stupid. Okay, and you do too, and you love it. You either love it or you hate it. Click off if you don't want. If you really want substance, watch the show. I think there's more substance in the show, but sometimes people don't want to watch the substance.
But you're
true.
naturally so entertaining, though. Just you as yourself, like just
you.
being yourself, walking through life just as yourself is entertainment. Like that's the crazy. You don't need to even do anything, and people will watch you because you just have that spark to you.
Thank
which
you
is-
so much.
yeah.
You do too. Really,
Which
you
is why
guys.
I'm very happy for like all this, everything that you've done for yourself.
It means the
wild.
world because like to be sitting here with you and be able to like share our platforms and just share ideas.
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes me happy.
And you actually said something before we filmed that really, like, literally touched my heart. Is you actually hired family too, and you're helping out your family and everything, and supporting them, and that's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, well, I think I've been like watching business for so long, and I've started businesses before this, and I've noticed families who work together typically make more money.
Yeah.
It's like there's more of that bond. You're less inclined to slack off for your family.
Yeah.
So nepotism, I
And
guess.
you gave him a job, and you said,
I
like,
told him,
yeah.
I was joking. I said, it's going to be 10 times harder for you if you think that I'm going to give you
for
the
sure.
easy way out. Oh, honey,
Yeah.
you're in for. I'm joking, of course.
Yeah. No,
like,
But he was
you,
like,
you also
"Thank
do
you,"
have to set it down because like that's why businesses who do allow family members to work in, like, you're gonna work actually harder. A lot of people think it's the other way around. They're gonna go in and be like, oh, I work for my brother because Cam hires his brother, and he's like, he thought it was gonna be a skate in the park, and he's like, no, he's actually works for me more because I'm like, yeah, because you don't get to claim that you're working too many hours. It's like, no, bitch, you're off the clock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
just hired my gardeners and people from Home Depot. Same thing.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because
Well,
like
that's
just
Well, my cousin works there, so you might have worked with him.
Oh, perfect.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah, no, coming out of Cleveland, Ohio, coming out here, transitioning, doing all this stuff, creating an empire for yourself, and now giving back to your own family. I mean, you really need to pat yourself in the back.
Okay.
Here. You are.
The
Yeah, thank
compliments
you.
come from her side.
Right. You could insult me. And
Yeah, you need to shave your legs right here. I keep noticing
Do
the
I?
glare of it coming off. I'm just kidding.
He loves to clock the girls, girl.
Well, because like I hear Shayan,
I'm like,
and I'm just
do I
like,
need to shave my legs? You guys decide. I think
Right.
Oh my god.
pretty smooth. Okay. All right. Don't get. Hey now.
Yeah. Hey.
it's expensive.
Hey,
I'll
now.
Venmo you.
HR, come here.
Right. Hello, police.
What's your Apple Pay?
Oh my god.
For you or for me?
All right. That's what I'm saying. Ask cash or grass. No one rides for free.
Hey.
No free lunch. My mom used to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Shayan's favorite line. She's
I'll
like, I don't
let the
see guys
poor-
for free, and I'm like,
I let the poor hot guys
Tongue
see
pop.
me sometimes.
Period.
oh.
How you do?
Poor hot guys.
Yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents?
You gotta do
Miss Gracie
charity.
Jane. I'm dying to know.
Oh yeah.
Hidden talents. I see. Like I show all of my talents, but let me think. I would say. I mean, the cooking. People don't really know. Like,
Yeah,
cook.
I didn't know that.
I love
Meth?
to cook. Well, when my guy's out. But I'm joking. But no, I like to cook food, and I mean, I really try to show my talents.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
don't have that many.
Okay.
so.
Yeah. I saw your video with Brittany, you guys baking a cake.
Oh
I
yeah,
loved
that was
it.
just it was bimbo
I
brain
love
rot.
her. I love
That's
Brittany
funny.
Cade.
I love her too.
I met her at queer prom. And one thing people don't know about me is I'm very shy out of here. Like with girls. Yeah.
Right.
Not with guys. Guys, I'm like, guys are just so easy. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, how does my car work? Like, and you could just control a guy. Women read through all the bullshit. So I get a little more nervous to talk to girls unless they like kind of talk to me and like, whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's so pretty. But I was like, I'm not going to talk to her because she's so pretty and I'm scared.
Well, honestly,
So yeah.
people always think, they think she's this and that because like she's so pretty and
So
she
adorable.
Yeah, but she's really lovely. It's like I always tell people it's like being friends with Marilyn Monroe. Like
Yeah.
everyone loves her. She's so cute.
Yeah.
She's always like
Who is this? I'm sorry.
Brittany
Brittany
Cade.
Cade.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys gotta
Love
have her on.
her.
Telling you, she's a dream. I love working with her. We have so much fun together.
Yeah.
Like she comes to my family. Like she comes to my Thanksgiving, my Christmas. Like we spend the holidays together.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my sis. I love her so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. If you're a girl watching this, come up to me and say hi. Because I will always
shy
be shy in the
and
corner.
she's
Shy.
shy.
and-
I'm
But,
not.
yeah.
I'm not. Never been shy, even though I probably should be more shy.
See, I get like a shy around like girls, especially like other trans girls.
Mm.
Put me in a room with like 1,000 old conservative men.
I
and
can do that.
I will run that shit. I will be the next Cleopatra.
We need to remove the word old from Shayan's like
older
dictionary.
or younger too. I mean, any of them. Put me in a frat house,
And
and
like
they
Shayan
will
thinks I'm old.
they will
so.
build a house for me.
Yeah. Honestly,
For real.
get Cheyenne to the frat house.
That's my dream. I want to go to a frat party so bad.
I love it. I'm trying to think of like a Greek play on words, like what, like alpha, theta, tranny, or something.
There we go. I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you've been on a few podcasts now. Shayan and I have never been on another podcast yet. We're going on one tonight at 7.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's the name of the podcast?
It's called
On the
Rocks with Alexander Rodriguez. It's
Yes.
pretty good. Huge gay following.
It's
so it'll be
live.
interesting seeing it. It's a live one.
Yeah.
So we got to really watch ourselves.
Yeah.
But
Get it all out right
with
now.
that being said, what's something that you've always wanted someone to ask you or talk about on a podcast that you've not yet been able to talk about? Because I know like there's times where like I'll be sitting back and like, shit, I should have asked Jocelyn this. Or like, you know, she should have asked us that or something. Because like that's how my mind thinks. But is there something that you've been wanting someone to ask you and haven't, or something you want to talk about?
It's a good one.
Yeah, I love that.
You ate with that.
You ate. I would have to say I really like when people ask me about my dreams and goals. And I also really like when people ask me about my opinions about romance and dating, because I actually think I have a lot of wisdom with love.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have a ton of love wisdom. I could do some
And
kind
you're
of
single.
like no.
You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
An open
With
relationship.
boy, girl, trans.
Trans boy.
Love
yeah,
that.
He's awesome. His name is Austin Spears. He's another porn star.
Oh, yeah.
You?
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
That's
you know?
cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
we've
I
been
love that.
friends for years first, which is a newer thing for me. I've usually like I haven't really done that, and it's working out really well. And it's just nice not to date a stranger. Like sometimes it's like, are you an axe murderer? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with my relationships. I've had a lot of long relationships. Like
are you dating right now?
No. After the last one, I've been trying to have a baby. So I was like, you know what? I'm working on that part of my life, and I don't want to bring another face into it until, you know what I mean? With the whole baby thing, I'm really weird with that. So it's like, I tried and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be a single dad. I don't want to be a single dad. So I went on the hunt and tried to find that person. And I just realized, I was like, oh, it's not going to happen.
Well, I'm very fertile.
Oh, I love that.
Breedable.
But I'll be the mommy figure in the line.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so now.
No grooming the children.
No, what
Cheyenne.
the hell?
Literally. You must wear a wig at all times. I don't want being fucked up.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Is it that fucked up? It's just a wig.
No, I'm saying I don't want to be fucked up seeing her as a dude one day and then
First of all, when this comes off, I'm still a girl and I still look
we'll put a
hot.
picture of her without a wig up here.
What the fuck? I have long hair.
It's
That's
like a
crazy.
It's like a baby
You're wearing
bird.
a wig right now?
It's like a
No.
baby
I didn't
bird
know you
with
were
like
I
the
dyed my
little
hair.
fuzz on top.
Oh.
Girl.
You are shady.
You're shady. No, I have a nice little like a little bob. Some may say it's like very Kim Kardashian bob. Some may say it's Lord
Yeah.
Farquaad.
Chic.
On the
But
weekends,
it's
we
a
call her
bob and
Bobby.
chic.
And you're Whitney.
It's crazy.
Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah. Well, it's
Right.
the opposite.
Have you seen the video of them?
Exactly.
I'm going to get
No.
my glasses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They like do it like
That's
wait, try to
like
do it.
Dream. I don't remember. I know. I
They're
know
like
which
so
video.
synced
They're
up.
cracked out.
They're like
Yeah.
cracked out, and they're like perfectly synced up. They're like, I'm going to get my glasses. And then she's like, I'm hungry.
All right, so let's bring her back on track.
Yes.
The
Sorry.
question, no, you're good. The questions you wanted to
Oh,
you
yeah.
were talking about love and
Advice. Ask me your love advice.
Yes.
So wait, out of there's 4 we forgot about this last time. Is there 4 or 5 love languages?
Love languages.
I love
There's
this language.
affirmation, touch, gifts, and time spent. I think there's just 4. Which one are you?
So we just talked about this, me and Elena Genevieve, on my podcast on Sunday.
Okay.
And I really liked her perspective, and I want to share it because I think that, like, I think I kind of agree. She feels like that love languages are kind of bullshit,
Ooh.
and that it's like, because physical touch, these are her words. So shout out to Elena Genevieve. You can go watch her say it yourself. But she basically is like, physical touch is bullshit because, of course, men are going to say physical touch. They want to, they're sexual beings
Right.
usually. Testosterone does that.
Yeah.
So
Very
that's not a
visual.
love language. That's just a desire and a need. Like, that's just what you want. That's not a
Okay.
love language. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
like being
but-
touched.
You what?
I don't like being touched.
Oh.
No, not like this, but I mean, like, if I'm with someone and you're touching all the time, I'm like,
Yeah,
Yo, stop.
I
I'm like, stop touching me.
understand
Stop
that.
touching me. I'm like,
I've been feeling that a lot on this couch.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm like,
you tell me you don't like it, I'm gonna do it more. But
I-
you better be careful.
I'll go Drew Barrymore on your ass. Okay, I'll be sitting here just.
I have a little bit of a hard
We
R
do.
fantasy that I got called out for last time.
Wow, that's kinky. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually love like kink in the fetish world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
Same.
the German fetish ball 2 years in a row.
Okay.
Can I tell you what happened to me at the last one?
What? Tell
That was
us.
so iconic. And like, so I went with this ex-boyfriend of mine. We broke up on the trip. So I was super sad and I just wasn't really even in the mood to be like sexy kinky.
Yeah.
But I still was like, I'm not going to let this fucker ruin my time.
Right.
So I get dressed and I had a great outfit. So I get dressed up and I go. And this European dude, he's like obsessed with me, asks my name, gets down, starts kissing my feet and telling me he'll buy me any surgery I want. It like pay. He was like, you're gonna wear pleasers around the house all day long. You're always gonna wear them. You'll never take them off, even in surgery. And I will buy you surgery, and you'll have big boobs and a bigger butt every year.
Wow.
And at that moment, like I was just sad and just wanted to go into a dream space, and like it just took me there. I was so excited. I was like, I knew he wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah,
I knew this
yeah,
was
for
just
sure.
a fun
I would have believed
conversation.
it. I would have been like, "Yay, got my ticket out."
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I mean, I did DM him after, girl. You know I
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
follow up on
Oh,
it.
Shayan would have made it happen. She'd have extorted him or something.
Yeah. I love.
I'll give you his Instagram. No, but he's like some Norwegian dude. I like that experience. Like sometimes just like play mock situation that just feels good. Like he wanted to do that to me. I wanted to hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like you and your fantasy, your sick fantasy. Your
Sorry,
dark-
the editor is messaging me.
Get her out of here.
Oh, there's 5 love languages.
Oh.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Wait, no,
So-
that's time spent.
Oh yeah,
Receiving
sorry,
gifts,
I got so off track.
Uh-huh.
She was saying she thinks gift giving is also
acts of
bullshit.
service. That's what it was.
She thinks gift giving is also bullshit and service too, because people just use it as an excuse to like be lazy with their partners. And also the gift giving, it's like, fuck a gift. I'm sorry, but it's like, it is so
Same.
offensive
I
to get
agree.
someone a gift as like an apology. Like, no, you owe them an apology, not a gift.
My
And
dad always did that shit. He would
Yeah.
yell and scream and fight and argue. Here's your toy you wanted. Bitch, I don't want this. I want a fucking father that's not a fucking deadbeat.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's what I want.
So
I
she
wanted
she
toys.
felt like, I think she ended up saying that, what's the last one?
Time spent.
I think quality time. Yeah, that's the
Oh, yeah.
one.
Quality
that
time, words of affirmation.
that's the one she believes in, quality time. And I kind of, I see
That's
that.
how mine is. Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gift giving. So
Me, I look for guys or girls that have security where I have insecurity and have insecurity where I have security so that we can kind of help each other mentally.
Yeah.
But like love languages, like it's hard for me to say because like, yeah, I love getting gifts, but I wouldn't want one as a sorry.
Yeah.
I like being touched, but it doesn't mean I always want to be touched. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like hard for me to say. But what I look for in a person is pure honesty, like with themselves, with their friends, with the world, their families, the world around them.
sure.
I'm really attracted to that. I really don't like laziness. I'm really like attracted to people who think and who have something going on. Like I don't like, I'm an emotional person, so sensitive. But frankly, like you have 15 minutes to talk about your feelings with me, and then I stop caring because I mean I always care, but it's like it's just a waste of time.
feelings are for fags.
Like have your feelings, but then like get over them and do something with your life. And I just
Yeah.
think that like I don't like getting caught up in the processing feelings hours and hours every day because I'm just like busy.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Like,
for sure.
That's
And
the
I-
business mindset that you have for sure.
well, and I feel like if we can't make a relationship like work without you being each other's therapist, then
Yeah.
this is not going to work.
Yeah.
Like, I have a therapist. And I don't
That's why he handles all the business stuff because I'm very emotionally unstable. So I could not. I would cry in a meeting. I
I
just
don't believe it. I feel
no.
like that-
I get. I'm like no. He's the brains. I just give brain.
I'm tough. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. If he needs me to like
No, but
blow
while-
our way
You
to
get
the
brain
top,
and beauty.
hey.
No, Shayan is a 16-year-old Korean girl at heart. And the fact that she
You wish.
literally not in a bad way, but
sick.
in the fact that she likes to be on her phone immersed in everything that's going on today in pop culture
Yeah, I
and
love
just like she lives for that. And you know what? That works because I don't know shit about that. You know what I mean? I can only have decent conversations if it involves business. So bringing myself out to this. That's why I keep trying to bring things back. I'm like, let's not get off topic, because I'm like, I'm business.
He's so business.
Where it's like, she's more just like, she could sit and talk for the next 3.5 hours about whatever the fuck Megan Fox is doing with so-and-so and her 5 children. That like, I'm like, okay, like I'll sit here and I'm like, bitch. So it's good to have you here, because I feel like you're a little bit of both.
I am.
Because I can see you work with her in a conversation about like pop culture and people whatever podcast, and then I can bring you back to this side of the world.
You two
I'm
could
like,
talk business.
It's like
all
right brain,
day.
left brain. Really no brain.
We give
right brain, left brain, brain rot.
Right. More like right brain cell, left brain cell.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
We're literally polar opposite.
Well, part of the reason I wanted to come on is I think you guys have this like amazing chemistry, and I'm attracted to that. I think it's so smart to take that and like work together and not, I can tell you guys, if you fight, you get over it. If I don't know your relationship like that, but you guys seem to really.
We've only gotten in like 2 fights ever.
I feel like that should be the norm. Like I don't fight with my friends
ever.
Yeah.
And like
I don't really-
9 years, 8 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's like that makes sense.
One of them was really funny. So this one I'll never.
Who was in the wrong? Let me guess.
Ooh,
Her.
it was a little bit of both. I think it was
me.
I think she got to learn something about me, but then she does it now, which is kind of funny. And because I live for a good story, like the fish is this big story. I love to exaggerate a story. It makes it sound so much better. You know what I mean? And if I'm talking to someone, I also will create a story, because I don't know if you're like this, but after so many people asking you time and time again, what do you do? What do you do? What do you just say? Yeah. Eventually, I just change it up, because I've been a bartender my whole life. So I'll be like, I was born here. I'll change. The next person comes up, I was born in a different place. I was this place. I just create like these
you're a liar.
Kind of, yeah. But like also, like I'm never going to see you again. So like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was so tired of being like, I'm born in San Diego. I was raised in Ontario. Over and over again. So now I'll create this like ulterior person,
Puts on a fake accent.
Yeah, but if I do know,
You're like, it's they, them.
yeah. The bad part that fucks me up is when I do see them again and they become a closer friend. I have to actually correct my
And
story.
I have to memorize his scripts.
Yes.
So then I have to memorize it. And I have
Yes,
to be like,
yes.
oh,
And they're not harmful. Literally just
Well,
because
no
like,
harm.
I'll just literally be like, I'm just get so, because bringing in a bartender, everyone wants to know like, where's this? And I'm tired of being the broken record, so I switched it up into crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
But I remember I had a party here, and it was someone that I didn't think we'd ever meet again, one of her trades or something like that. It starts with a B, which we're not going to bring again.
Oh.
And I didn't think we'd ever see him again. So we're talking about like face moisturizer or something. And I was like, and I was using La Mer or Lancome. And I'm a big moisturizer person. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like La Mer. It's like $900. And Shayan clocked me like in front of everyone. She's like, oh really? Because she pulls up her phone and it was like, I'm pretty sure it's not $900, more like $440. And I was like, oh, doesn't fucking matter. Like, but she clocked, and I remember I was mad, and we didn't talk for like 2 months because like,
Really?
No, 2 weeks.
Over the price of La Mer?
2 weeks.
it was because like she sits there and like I was like the third thing you would correct me on, like and I was like, okay, I was over it, and I was like, you know what? Get the fuck out of my house.
You kicked me out.
I was like,
oh shit. Okay.
I'm not.
We didn't talk for like 2 weeks.
I was
And
like,
I
let
came
me
back
live
drunk
my
one day.
fucking fantasy. But now she
With La
gets it.
Mer?
But now
like, I
she
brought
gets
you
it,
over
and like
here.
I'll hear her sometimes, and I love playing into her stories, and I'm like, oh,
okay,
yeah.
I get it.
yeah.
Sometimes like having being a colorful storyteller is I definitely can relate to it.
I think it was at that point too. It was during COVID, and it was like at this point, like him and we were basically living inside of each other. You know what I mean? Like it's like it was like we were so close, and it was one of those moments
Docked
where it was
every
just
night.
like
Fully docked
literally,
every night.
literally, it was wild. Like I don't even think I went home during COVID. Like I was here
seriously.
all the time.
I'd wake up and she'd be tanning on the front. We used to have a little pool, and she would, instead of tanning oil, she would put actual coconut oils on her, like from
It was
Costco.
wild.
So and it would be all murky. So we called it the Murky Mermaid Lagoon.
Turned as water.
And eventually it started turning green because the sun would kind of like hit
Like
it.
orange
And Shayan would be
stuff,
sitting there pouring water on herself, getting a tan. And like at this time she weighed like 240 pounds.
Yeah,
So
it was
she
a big
was
girl.
like
It
a
was a
big
thick
girl.
girl.
But I
used to
lived
be
when
that
she
much.
was thick.
She
I
was a
lived
thick
for her
girl.
thick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like when she walked, just watching her ass just like bounce. I would watch her like leave the room. It was great.
I love hearing this from you because I've been having this revelation lately with skinniness where I'm watching TV and I'm looking at like these like like I look at like a panel of judges, and there's like one really skinny person, and then like 3 normal looking people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the skinny person, low key. Like I grew up in early 2000s. I was skinny brainwashed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very toxic. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, but like now my brain is changing, and I'm looking at these people, and I'm like, okay, the skinny person actually looks kind of like dehydrated, miserable.
Yeah, I can't
weird.
deal with thigh gap. She lives for a thigh gap moment. I fucking cannot. If you have a thigh gap, no offense, sorry, not skinny hating, but like it's not natural. You when you put your knees together, there shouldn't be a hole in the middle, bitch.
Yeah.
It should be thick. I love thick thighs. I've always loved thick thighs since I was a kid.
That makes sense how you like these.
Live for thick thighs. And but yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am a little bit of a fat shamer. I don't like fat. I think that healthy lifestyle, but healthy means different things. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like unhealthy is unhealthy. You know, if you're morbidly obese, that nothing bothers me more than that. Because at the end of the day, and it's something we haven't talked about, is like as humans, you know, we're evolved monkeys. You know what I mean? We're hunter gatherers. The fact that we have such easy access to food doesn't mean we should just eat constantly. You know what I mean? It's like cut a meal out and that's it. You know what I mean? Like give yourself a little bit more longevity. Like
Yeah, I mean everyone has their vices though.
It's true.
And it's not as simple as being
find
like,
comfort.
oh, just get skinny. I get it. You know, I have had weight problems for many reasons.
Same.
And I don't really care what you look like, but I do notice like whether it's on the fat side or the skinny side, when someone looks uncomfortable, like if someone's affected by their weight problem, whatever it is, I can, especially if they have like a personality on camera, I'm just noticing like this like stiffness, like
For sure.
this baking chef show I'm watching because I love that shit. She's like tasting one little bite of the cookie, and I'm like, you look so lame, and I don't want to ever hang out with you. I don't want to see you on another show. You were picked to be on a cooking show, and you're not eating. Like it just looks stupid. Like I just think that it's like, when do we pull the plug on like the eating disorder and be like, wait a minute, what is this actually giving? Because it's not really giving.
Yeah, no, I was.
I mean, I have the biggest sweet tooth of probably anyone in this room for sure. But also like. No, I'm just looking. I'm trying to think. I don't know you. We have a live studio audience member over here, who's also one of our engineers, but we haven't actually hung out. So I don't know what your eating habits are, but I go to Trader Joe's and I buy everything from the dark chocolate section. Everything. I'll spend $100 a week on just all the Trader Joe's dark chocolate, and I eat it every week. But I live for that. But also, you know, I only eat like 2 decent three meals a day. You know, heavily protein, not so much. I don't know. Shayan has different opinion on vegetables.
I just love. Oh yeah, no, I don't eat vegetables. I feel like they're
she
designed
hates
to, like,
vegetables.
kill you.
You just need them cooked right for you.
No, it's not even that I don't like them. I think it's the part of the plant you're not supposed to eat.
Well, I think it's better just to eat microplastics.
Right. Oh
100%.
yeah. I mean, I can't talk. I mean,
That's what I do.
I've snorted
eat
things off of
macroplastics.
whatever.
I should start.
I just
buy a Tupperware.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah, I am in no space to talk about health. I mean, the amount of cocaine I've done on a Mickey's toilet is it's insane. But I'm still here.
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna live way longer too because of it. You know,
Yeah,
like
the
built-in
cocaine.
immunity to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
So what is this, by the way?
This is
That's
my
hot.
chasity belt.
I
keep
love it.
you out of my panties.
Ooh, I love that. Is it really a chastity belt?
No, it's just little like leg accessories.
Oh my god, I love
Cute.
it.
Yeah, I really like fashion.
And you do OF?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
And it's hugely popular from what
So
we talked about.
popular.
yeah, yes. I'm pretty big on there.
And we're just starting Shayan's. We haven't even done full nudes on hers yet. So right, a little bit of a nipple, you know. I mean, directly out, no. I mean, if you do a pay-per-view or a custom,
Oh,
But,
yes. You can buy it.
yeah.
I think it's smart to slowly unravel yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't do that because I've always been a hardcore type of bitch. Like, you know,
All
anything
in.
in life, I'm all in. And like when I
Yeah.
decided to do it, I was like, not only am I gonna do porn, but I'm gonna be doing double anal.
What's your
And it's
sign?
Pisces.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be doing double anal. I'm gonna be doing all that. And I wish I had, like, it is smarter from a business perspective to slowly roll things out. But I was just ready to go, and I just wanted to, like, I want to be known for the fact that I give like real performances and like really hardcore scenes that you like. I want to do the shit that you aren't willing to do.
Yeah.
So that like,
Well, Shayan wants someone to carve their name into her.
Knife play. That's a kink of mine. I really want to get into knife play. I want to get into rope suspension.
See, blood takes me out.
And
Of sex.
I want to
Do
be suspended by rope. I want to learn that.
Except for
Rope
period
suspension.
blood. That's different.
What else?
I don't mind that in sex. But real blood, it just,
It's so hot. I want to drink it.
if I see it,
wanna lick
instant
it
boner
off.
killer to me. Like it's
What?
just, it's my brain. I don't know. It's like I literally don't. It's not. I love horror. I love like gore and all
Yeah.
that, but it's not horny to me.
Boner killer, top, bottom.
I verse, truly verse.
Wow.
Like, but I would say I prefer bottoming. I'm just like I'm on hormones. I've been on hormones for almost a decade. Like topping is not always the easiest thing for me to do.
Yeah.
And it's obviously I'm fetishized so much for having
I'm sure.
my hardware.
Yeah.
But what I genuinely like is bottoming and topping if I feel like it. The thing is, I'm more fickle with topping. I'm like, you need to earn my dick. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be so cool, so hot, so nice, so like, charm me or pay me, and you can get this dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am.
My biggest thing is I just don't know. Okay, maybe this is a question I'll ask you. What is like a feminine position to top? Because I've been like behind a guy and trying to like top them, and I'm like, oh, I just feel like my boobs are like, I don't know, like the muscles
I
in my
do this
body
thing.
are like flexing and my veins are coming out, and I'm like triggered. What do you do? Okay.
Like, I'm gonna simulate it a little
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, say, like I don't know.
Wow, your ass looks great. We'll blur whatever.
Yeah. So what I do is I go in to top and always gotta point your toes in.
Point your toe. It's good to know.
Like when I'm fucking, it's like I twerk.
Whoa. And doggy or
For the
missionary?
camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And however, like I just kind of I get myself to where I can do that.
Yeah.
And it's I feel like that looks a little more feminine.
That's
but
hot. Yeah.
I hate watching myself top. I hate it.
Yeah. It doesn't, I think it's sexy to do it and to like get a little guy to be like, yeah, you want that shit. It's hot. But
Sorry
I'm
for
always
disappointing
like,
anybody.
I'm always like I went under the muscle with my boobs, and like when I flex, it like my boobs, it's my
had the same
veins start
problem.
popping out. I'm like, what the fuck? I get sweaty. So I'm like, yeah, how do I do it in like a dainty way?
People are always asking me, do you enjoy like the sex when you're performing? And it's like
It's work.
I have to say, like, it's
good
hard to
question.
enjoy because I'm pointing my toe, I'm thinking about my tit, and I'm making sure I'm
Yeah.
like pushing it just the right
Yes.
way so that it
Yes.
doesn't do that. And then I'm smiling because smile,
Yep.
gotta be pretty, smile pretty for the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about all that so much, which is why I get these nominations. Why people
Yeah.
respect
Because
it.
you know.
Because it's just what they want, like whether or not they think they want that. They want to see penetration,
Yeah.
and you have to show it. It's hard. You have to lean
Do you get
back.
to pick your actors that you work with?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not real picky.
Have you ever worked with someone you were like,
Yeah, for sure. I don't know though. I do myself a favor and I just don't talk to them much because I just know myself, and if I get the ick, especially from a guy, I'm just like,
I could see that.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
dumb.
I'm the same way. Even I'm not in porn scenes, but just in life. Like a lot of times, and people hate on me for this. I would rather like suck your dick or just get right to sex without ever kissing someone because like if your breath smells at all, that's an immediate. I don't give a. You have to leave. Like I don't know. I can't do bad breath. I don't know. There's there's those little things.
yeah.
It's funny. You smoke cigarettes, right?
No.
Oh, or weed.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
I smoke hella weed. Why is my breath bad?
No, I smelled it
I
in
ate
your hair.
McDonald's.
It's kind of hot. No, I've always had a weird thing. I don't smoke cigarettes, but
Love
I've
the smell.
always loved to smoke cigarettes.
So
like or weed or something like that. Like
Hot.
Lovely.
on someone. Like I don't like when you walk into a room, I don't like the smell of weed, but when it's like on the skin, it's like a weird smell. Because like I would never smoke cigarettes, but I would love to hold it, and then I would smell my hand for the rest of the day after that. Just like the smell of the smoke, it's hot to me.
Well, that's why tobacco is like it's part of perfuming. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
tobacco.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Not everyone wants to smell like
It's
a
nostalgia.
dumpster. Literally, I feel like these fucking girls, they want to smell. They're like it cracks me up. I'm like, am I weird for wanting to smell like sugar and flowers? Because these girls, they want to smell like literally like poppers and leather. And like, I'm like, why do you guys want to smell like a basement? I'm confused. Is that really chic? Like,
That's funny.
what am I missing?
Oh my God, you know my favorite thing ever is I met Domino before and I hung out with her back in 2020. And I remember because she's like the it porn star girl. And I remember we would go out and the amount of fans that she had, but they were just like, they would like look at her and they'd be like, oh my God. Like I love being around a trans porn star and guys recognizing them like while they're out. Like you guys are the true celebrities, honestly.
Shout out to Domino Presley. She is a legend.
Yeah, she's everything.
Yeah, she's a really awesome person.
She is
Domino.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that's an interesting point. I feel like in the trans community, the adult film stars are kind of the celebrities because
They are.
Because there's just not that many like
Sickening.
actually celebrities.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
people
like
want to
porn
see.
stars.
Yeah.
Because I saw. I think the days of porn stars have gone in the cis world for the most part. Because I feel like it's all porn actors. But I think, so you're saying in the trans community, there still are porn stars.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Got
Oh,
it.
100%.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Walking with you to like, I want to walk with you through like a Ralph's and I just know
Oh, honey, we're going to Whole
guys
Foods,
will
baby.
gag.
Yeah.
We're going to Whole Foods.
Or
Erewhon.
Erewhon. And I just know the guys are all going to be like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I just know they go
But
crazy.
you know what's annoying?
What?
I have like lots of like I'm a raver and I have like lots of like cute friends in the rave scene who like they're not surged up dolls. Like I have a wide plethora of friends, all kinds. And sometimes like these girls have these little boyfriends and these guys will be like, I'm such a fan of Gracie Jane to them. And I'm like, please don't say this to your girlfriend because she's my friend. And I really don't want her to hate me for no reason.
Yeah.
She might. I mean, hopefully she doesn't. It says more about her, but it's always a fear of mine. I'm like, ugh. If you are my fan, don't tell your girlfriend. That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, and you're a DJ and you're creating your own space, right?
Yeah.
Could you talk about
Oh,
that?
yeah. So it's in the works. My business partner on it is pregnant right now. So we're not gonna like do it right away, but it's because she wants to enjoy it. But it's a rave and it's gonna be called No Boys Allowed, and it is an all girls rave. And what inspired it is so the people who throw EDC invited me to come do a performance at a rave. And
Insomniac, I believe. Right?
I did what's it called? The Halloween one, Escape.
Okay. So
okay.
And I performed and I had a horrible night. Like I just felt like the crowd was so barbaric and like I just saw so much like negative energy and just like the music wasn't really giving for me. And because I never had been to an Insomniac event because I grew up going to like small little raves and clubs. Like that's just was how I like underground raver always.
Yeah.
And I always felt like EDC might be whack. I always felt like, you can't really make a rave mainstream because the whole point of it is that it's like a small group.
Yeah.
And so I was right. And I went and did this event. And like the crowd was huge, but it was a weird crowd. I didn't like it. And it inspired me. I'm like, you know what? If the biggest electronic music people, like company that's throwing these events isn't for me, I need to throw my own event.
Oh, period.
And I think the big problem here is these dudes. Like a lot of these guys come to these events because they want to, like, they get the opportunity to grope a like hot young girl who's trying to have a good time, and it's just not how it should be. And I feel like it's not normal, and people normalize it. So I want to throw out an all girls rave with like a whole different mentality. No one's gonna be getting touched in the wrong way at my rave because it's gonna be all girls, and you can dress like a slut.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be like a check-in system for the girls check in with their hosts when they get home. And it might sound crazy, but it's like I just think that we should be partying with people that we care about and care about us having a good time.
Right.
And I think that if everyone at the rave is having fun, it's a real rave. But if you don't give a shit if he's having fun, then what's the point of us all partying together? Like, I think that you should care about other people's experiences, not just your own. And I want that kind of environment for my fans. Like, my fans are ultimately vulnerable. Trans people, sex workers, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, I am not inviting them into the lion's den.
Yeah.
Because it is the
Yeah.
lion's den.
Yeah.
Like, girl, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
It
bad.
gets crazy, for sure.
Yeah. And I don't care about fame and money that much. Like, believe it or not, I do have some integrity, and I'm not that much of a sellout. Like, I draw the line at my art. I don't really make money on my art, so why would I sacrifice my integrity for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in the long run, it's going to make my art better. It's going
Yeah.
to make my fans more connected to me. So,
Yeah.
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 Shayan, you know what the
Wow.
definition of integrity is?
No.
It means sticking to your guns.
It means doing the right thing even when no one's around.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I learned a new day today. Word today. Wow.
And then welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage,
Smart.
integrity.
So smart.
I love it.
Wow. I love integrity.
You have lots of it, though.
I want integrity.
You
She
have
does.
it.
She
You
has
say what
200.
you
She has
mean.
200 cc's of it.
200. Girl.
I'm like-
almost 1,000.
Right, I was going to say 200 where?
He failed that math. No, actually, but it's crazy that you say that because so Anthony is hosting events every Sunday at Heart now, or Beaches Canteen, Tropicana. And he was like, I want you to come in and I want you to help me host and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, one condition, and this might sound so crazy, and it's not because I think of myself in a certain way. I just want my own security because when I go to clubs, and I'm sure you experience
not
this,
safe.
it's not safe at all. Even in gay clubs, it's like you have gay guys coming up and grabbing you, touching you, random guys coming up and touching you, and it's like,
It's
a
big problem.
Yeah, it's scary for sure, and it's
Yeah.
very like you
That's
said,
not crazy.
feeling like you're in the lion's den, and he gets it now. He sees my Snapchat, my
Yeah, I'm
OF,
jealous.
my everything.
Well, no, you're not, though. And I'll tell you what,
What
it's
now?
because,
I'm about to give me a breastplate. Are you touching me?
don't lie, you have them. You have one. Listen, I feel like a lot of guys don't understand. Like, it's not like, someone grabbed my ass, like, whatever.
No.
It's like, my night's ruined now. And it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a big deal, but when you're like a woman that happens and like people around you don't want to make a big deal of it. So you're
Yeah.
alone. And like,
Yeah.
like that kind of
Oh,
thing.
see, I'm a big, and you're gonna hate this, but I'm a big fan of physical violence when that happens.
Oh.
If someone grabs me,
What makes you think I'll hate that?
Oh, I don't know, because I'm just trying to gauge how things are going. So I'm like, okay, you're might be a little more PC than I am with certain things, because I'm like, oh, bitch, I will.
I mean,
Yeah.
I never been in a fight,
But-
but
Oh, okay. Because I was
also-
like,
Other
someone
people have for me.
people still will grab, and I'll grab your. I'm quick to grab your wrist and just pull you and be like, no, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
in what world? Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. But this wig is like 2K, so I'm not trying to get in
right,
fights,
exactly. I'm a
girl.
lady. I'm not. And I have shit to lose.
They'll
I'm not
go.
trying
They
to
could
hit
just rip it
someone.
off
Yeah,
and
yeah,
rip
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
I will gag because these are like my children.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And I think you have the right to feel like safe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
for sure.
Like,
So
I don't
get
think it's that PC to just not want to be like groped. You know?
No, for sure, for
like,
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
just being honest. Like,
Yeah. It is.
It's
one
a
of
night
those
ruiner.
things.
It really is.
is.
Like when it happens, it's like it's impossible to enjoy the rest of the
Yeah.
experience. And like if it wasn't so not fun, I wouldn't say anything about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not just being dramatic for no reason. It sucks.
Yeah, no.
It
And
fucking
that's why
sucks.
I don't like to go to clubs where I don't know the security or have a good relationship with the security. Because if I am ever in a situation, I need them out. I don't need you asking me questions. Well, are you sure he touched you? Where did he? No, bitch, get him the fuck out. Like, I want him out. I want him gone. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and that happened to me multiple times. And that's why I would stop going to the Abbey because it was the same thing. It was like
I've heard that a lot about that.
very inappropriate people.
We're gonna do butch lesbian security at the No Boys Allowed.
Oh my God, I
we
love
go.
that.
Iconic, right? I know.
yeah,
I love that.
I think it would have to be actually, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Perfect.
because you can't have legally, you can't have guys picking up girls.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, that's amazing. That's sickening. I'm
Yeah.
definitely.
Come, you're invited.
We'll throw on a wig on him. So breastplate. And we'll
Well, you'll
come.
make it there one day, I'm sure.
This episode is brought to you by water.
Are you a thirsty little minion? Quench your thirst with water. So I always love to bring heart to this show. So Gracie Jane, if you could tell a young audience member that's watching out there any
I don't
advice
have to do that either.
that you would give to your younger self or to someone that's watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
If someone tells you that you're special and talented, smart, whatever it is,
That means you
believe
need-
them.
Oh.
Believe them. Believe them. Believe them. Don't waste your life denying the truth. People don't tell everyone that. They only say it when they mean it. Trust me. Unless they're like trying to manipulate you, which does happen. But I'm just talking about your friends, the people, your family. When someone tells you that you got it, just do yourself a favor and believe them, because you do yourself no service by minimizing yourself and like telling yourself that you're not enough because you are. And like I said, people don't just run around saying like, "Oh, you're special" to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I was so special. I had to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
What the hell? No,
And it still didn't work.
Damn.
I believed it.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me today.
Literally.
You have to come on my podcast.
I'm so
Yeah,
down.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm
have
already thinking of the outfit I'm gonna wear.
Yes, more latex.
More latex.
We gotta have more latex.
Pink latex.
Yes, pink.
Mm,
Well, my
absolutely.
favorite color is leopard print. So
Love it. Mine's pink, blue.
Now it's time for Shayan's favorite part of the episode.
deflate Adam 22's tires.
Yay!
Yay!
No, it's game time.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Yay!
All right, y'all. Today's game is finish the lyric.
Yay! Lyric.
Lyric,
Let's
just
see.
one.
Finish the lyrics. My English is not the
We're
best.
teaching
We talked about this. Damn it.
You better sing it
Let's try
good.
this again. Let's try this
All right. Ready? This is
Yeah.
the first song. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make your woman go mad.
He does this for himself, by the
So
way.
you
So he can plug himself
and
in.
keep on reading the sounds of my body.
Hey. Okay, you two got it.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Anthony, you
I don't
failed.
speak Spanish.
Shakira.
That was in
Shakira.
English.
Oh, it sounded like Spanish.
We got that. We
All
got
right.
that. Guys, something harder.
Shakira, come on.
Come on, Shakira.
All right, okay, ready? Find light in a beautiful sea. I chose to be happy.
You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're shooting stars.
Okay.
Visions of ecstasy.
When you hold me, I'm alive.
Okay.
Come on, Shayan.
okay.
She can't hit the hard notes. We have to.
I think I'm tone deaf.
Deftone.
I'm deftones. I'm ADD and tone
Honestly,
deaf,
my
so I'm
my
deftone.
strong suit is not singing. Like I sing, but girl, I don't make any
I
promises.
just want to be a video hoe.
I love that. Oh, you can be my video vixen.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, you have to come be in one of my videos.
Wow.
Perfect. Love
Especially with this outfit.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next song.
Do you have any rock songs?
Please.
One.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I have.
Song.
I live for good rock
He
songs.
loves
I'll send it
rock
to you.
music.
The art, it was a cover, and the artist got mad and made me delete it, but it's on YouTube.
I can only do those notes, like the old 90s,
Yeah, he can.
2000 notes. That's about it.
He does like the where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catalyst, you insist to pull me down. Like
It's
the
so
old school.
funny. Yeah, the guys with the Volcom jackets that would throw shit at me.
Volcom.
100%.
Hey, that was you.
Hey, you said
That
it like
was
me.
you.
Always.
Oh my god.
Curly, Volcom.
So
Volcom.
hot. So fucking.
There's a V
He's
in
a
there.
he's a
Zoomies.
Volcom bro.
It's Volcom. God dang it. There's no B in Volcom.
I'm saying
What
it
was
right.
the E one?
Etnies.
Etnies.
Those are cool shoes.
That's fucking hot. Love a skater boy.
All right.
You're a ramp tramp.
I love
Oh my
that.
god.
Yeah.
It's such
Never
a,
had
I
that
used to be
one. I
called
like
a ramp
that.
tramp.
a long
love
day
that.
after skateboarding. Bring that must over here.
Ooh.
Oh,
Call me Elon
Oh my
Musk.
God.
I love
oh,
it.
that's crazy. All right, next song.
Next song.
All
You're a
right.
ramp tramp. Those days are over for me.
Okay. You're from a whole nother world, a different dimension. You open my eyes. I'm ready to go, lead me into the light.
Kiss me. Kiss me. Infect me with your love and hit me with your poison.
Holy shit. Are you sure you want her on your video?
Wanna be your victim, ready for attention. I sound like a dying cat. Oh my god.
Oh, Katy Perry.
What is that style?
I think I just had a, what is that thing where you step out
Out
of
of
your
body?
body? Yeah, well, yeah.
I do the rap part. I got a dirty mind. I got filthy ways. That's all I remember. Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, so far. Welcome to the danger zone.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I do.
Shayan might as well have been like meow 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 meow.
Meow mix. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
All right, y'all.
What we got?
Everybody won.
What? No, we have to do a last
Can I
one.
sing one of
A
my
last
songs?
one?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Oh my god.
yes.
Let's do it.
I just had surgery. I just had surgery. I just had surgery. I just had surgery. Please don't bother me. I'm busy in recovery. You can come discover me when I feel fine. Anesthesiologists and all the best psychologists, they approve of all of this. I'll age like fine wine.
Hell yeah.
That was the motherfucking T.S. Gracie Jane on the motherfucking mic.
I don't need therapy. I just need surgery. Okay.
Love that.
String Therapy by Jane's World.
I love it. Well, if you want to watch more fucked up shit,
Make sure like, subscribe, subscribe, and comment. Right. She caught me off guard on that one.
Y'all better like and subscribe and comment.
That was my rap. Love it. Make sure like, subscribe, and comment.
yay!
Keep it coming. Thank you guys.
Drop the mic.
You did it.
You are fucking amazing.
Good job.
Thank you.
Fuck Adam 22.
I know, he's-
This is the podcast to watch.
Period.
And Jane's World.
Yes.
Call your mama.
Your mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell that bitch
Exactly what's going on.
Jay's like,